Okay, so I'm going to show you how I set up and use the Inline 45 psi reverse osmosis, and it has the deionizer in it as well to give you 0 EC at the end. So I start with disconnecting my shower head. And then you can get, so when you get it, you're going to get it with the hose bib adapter with it, right? And then I had to go to the hardware store to get the size of the pipe that goes in the faucet here, which I think is 1/2 inch. And I had to get that to go to 3/4 inch. That is your hose bib here, will be 3/4 inch. So since your water pressure that comes out of your faucet in the shower usually has the highest amount of pressure in your home, is usually a direct shot. So I will use that. I use this. Plus, I like to do all my reverse osmosis, all my water stuff inside the tub and inside the shower here, because things happen, screw-ups happen, and when they happen, I just want to be able to have it all just go down the drain. It's better than cleaning up a mess. So all I have to do now is I'm going to connect what I just put into the shower there into the input here, which the first part of the RO system here is going to be where it comes in here on the sediment filter. I'm trying to do this and hold the camera. It's not really working well here. Hold on, I gotta get the camera out. Alright, let's do that again. So I got my feed coming in here and make sure it really gets in there good. My seal. So okay, so now that's going in. You're gonna get the system set up like this. It actually has 2 more connectors here. I just still have them screwed in. I'm gonna put the picture in there. I still have it screwed into under the sink. So now you got it coming in. You got a waistline here, okay? This waistline, make sure this is going to be letting out a lot of water, okay? Usually 4 to 1. So for every gallon of good water that we're going to get, we're going to lose 4 gallons of water, okay? So this I'm just going to have set inside the tub here because it can just go down the drain. Now the final hose that comes out here, out of the last input, the DI filter here, right? This is going to be my fresh water that I'll be getting now, okay? Which I have in the clear tube, right? It doesn't need a pump. It doesn't need anything. It runs right off of your house pressure, and it'll do 50 gallons a day, which is way more than what we need, but it works perfect. So a little bit of warm water works better than ice cold water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my shower on now, and then I'm just going to put it to like a little bit warm. And then shasham. So you'll start seeing it here soon. So here's my wastewater coming out, right? And then for that, here's my good water starting to come out. There you go. Now, obviously, it takes more time, matters on how much pressure you have going in your house. But again, this membrane and everything is made so that you don't have to hook it up to a pump or anything. It's just running right off of the direct pressure in the house. And put this into whatever container that you're going to store the liquids in, or store your RO water or reverse osmosis water. But for under $100, to get this technology, just think, if you're buying distilled water or anything like that, it's going to cost way more than this system that lasts at least a year. 50 gallons a day for a year is a lot of RO water. You're not going to need that much. So big things, though, are just make sure that you have this waistline going to waste, because it'll be going pretty hardcore. And have your good line going into where you're collecting your making your new nutrient water. And I'll just show you again how I got it set up. It's just going up this way. And then it just goes all the way up there, and it connects right there. And that's pretty simple. And see, I can deal with leaks, whatever. I don't care, because it's all inside of the bathtub. Alright? So definitely want to get it. It's definitely worth, definitely a good tool to have in your... one of the best things about this is that it starts you at 0 every single time you start your nutrients. So you can repeat what you're doing every single time. your nutrients are going to come, and they've been set up to be done this way, all right? On 0 ppm water or 100 ppm. If you have water that's 100 ppm or ECs like down under 0.1, then yeah, you can probably get away with it. But if you're really going for aeroponics and doing it, this is what you want to do. You got to start with 0 every time. Starting with 0 is the best number, all right? All right, hopefully everybody can see this, but right back there, right here, that is how you will get in line under a sink if you want to set it up that way. And that's just, you can pick those up at any hardware store, and that just screws right in line. And then these are the 2 mounting clips that come with the RO unit, and I just screwed those into here, and then the unit just pops in there and sits under your sink. A really important thing to remember though is that drain line. You gotta make sure you have a drain line either going in to your drain over here, or you've got it running out here. And then what I do is I just go and I put it right up here over my sink edge and put it right down in there. That way it's just running back down the drain. I don't have to do much to it. All right.